Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 10 Minutes with a Missionary. This is the road version. We are heading to an event we have tonight, a weekly outreach that we do called Uptalk. We are here in the center of Bangkok. I'm expecting lots of traffic between here and the place where we're having the meetup tonight. It's a shopping mall. Starbucks cafe in the shopping mall that has a community room. They have these amazing community rooms here in the Starbucks in Thailand that if you buy coffee and drinks, you can use the room for free for a couple hours. It would be perfect for a church plant if they let you like sing and be loud, but unfortunately the rooms are not soundproofed, and so that would obviously be a drawback to the atmosphere Starbucks is trying to create if some loud spirit-filled singing is coming from like, what is going on back there? I'm trying to enjoy my latte. But anyway, it works great for our English outreach, and basically this is just an opportunity for people that speak English as a second language. Most of them are college students, young professionals, mostly between the ages of 15 and 30. It's an opportunity for them to come and build their confidence in their spoken English and in conversing with a foreigner. And we have a different topic every week that we talk about. We play some games. It's just a way to build relationship, because this is one thing that people, I don't think, understand until you've been a missionary, until you've gone somewhere outside the United States. Most people outside of America, and a lot of people now in America too, for that matter, especially what part of America you live in, but just because you say, hey, come to church with us this weekend, that means nothing to the majority of, unfortunately, to the majority of the people in the 1040 window where we live here in Bangkok. Most people have never been to church. Their idea of church is some type of boring, ritualistic, something that they would want to stay far away from, that has no relationship to their life whatsoever. This is the traffic I'm talking about, and this is every day. Yesterday was the Queen's birthday, by the way, and so today everyone's back at work, back at school, so I'm expecting lots of traffic. Thailand, by the way, a little caveat, Thailand has so many holidays. It's incredible. When you try to do things that coincide with the government holiday schedule, you go to the office to take care of something, and it's closed because it's this holiday and that holiday, and so it's pretty crazy. I'm just getting through this light that is amazing. Praise God for that. So what was I saying? Talking about traffic. Most people don't care about, or don't know what church is, or they have a really twisted view of it, just what they've seen on movies. And so I always, someone told me this, and I learned this early on, I've always, for the most part, tried to build a relationship before I start sharing heavy truth with someone. Now, there's of course exceptions, and God can work through any means He wants to. He can work through the street preacher on the street or whatever. But statistics show and testimonies bear out that the most effective way of evangelism is building a relationship with someone, and usually they have to hear it. I think the last studies I saw were around 7 times before they actually made a decision to try. And so what we're doing in this space of this English activity, it's free. We say, hey, Starbucks is on us, come and hang out. It's like, it's an opportunity for them to be able to practice their English and learn some English for free, which is unheard of here, and also just have fun. And every week we try to do a few different things, but we keep the core of it being around meet up, speak out, listen in, get better, and have fun. Meet up, speak out, listen in, get better, and have fun. We have some people that it's like all the courage they can muster to answer one simple question during the night, but for them that's a step, that's progress. And so we're just all about trying to instill confidence in them and inspire them, and just, to be honest and be simple, just serve them. And that's what we have to do if we're looking to spread the gospel and if we're looking to share Jesus with people is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And the way they do that is through a relationship. And we have seen the tremendous power in building what Michael Frost and Alan Hirsch in their amazing book, The Shaping of Things to Come, that I read probably 15 years ago, what they call proximity spaces. And it's basically a space between the church and the world, or between the person you're trying to reach with the gospel, where you can meet up with them, build a relationship, because there needs to be a bridge of trust built most times before you can carry the weight of a spiritual discussion about someone's eternity and about how maybe what they've believed their whole life is completely wrong. And so if you just come straight in and telling somebody, you know, you're wrong, and trying to correct rather than connect, then most of the times that's not going to lead you anywhere. And so this is one of the more effective things that we've done. We did this in China with our team there for 8 or 9 years, and it was one of the reasons why God moved so much in our church. We would meet people on the street, and we would not invite them to church, because in China you never know who you're meeting on the street, and you don't want to invite the wrong person for fear of being found out and, you know, it ruining everybody's lives and messing up things, because, you know, like I said, doing this in China is illegal. But we would invite them to the English activity we had, because everybody wants to, if you're in China, you want to practice your English, you want to have a chance to get better and have fun and hang out. And wow, you're a foreign friend, like, yeah, I want to get to know you, and you're inviting me to your home, or you're inviting me to Starbucks. Oh, that's awesome. And so the same thing here. We just want to serve people and be able to build a relationship. And we did that in China for 8 or 9 years, actually more than that. When I first went to China, that was one of the ways I met people, like from the very beginning. They had these things called English corners, which kind of got cheesy and boring after a while, but we kind of put a new spin on it and kind of made it into like almost like a youth group night type thing with fun games and more activity and more life and more interaction and stuff like that. And so that's what we're doing here tonight. It's called Uptalk, and this is one of the reasons why I have said before, and if you're watching this video and you have a heart for missions, don't feel like, oh, I can't speak Thai or I can't speak Chinese. I don't know if you saw the video I shared on my Instagram. My wife shared it first and I reshared it about speaking Thai and how hard it is, like in Chinese, you know. But it's very funny. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, okay? It's at Jim McKithen. You know, even if you just speak English, God can use you here. And so many people want to talk to you. They want to be your friend. And there's people here you can serve just because you grew up in an English-speaking country, just because English is your native language. And so, man, if it's for kids, I mean, every parent in Thailand, in China, and every Chinese parent in Thailand, they want their kids to speak better English. They pay lots of money to send their kids to international schools and then to tutors after school so they can get better in speaking English. We can reach them and say, hey, we have this activity that's all English, immersive, interactive, and it's free. And we're going to also teach your kids on how to be a good person and how to respect their parents and, you know, leadership characteristics and traits as well. And most parents are not against that. Thais are very open for the most part to Christianity, and Thailand is a very peaceful, harmonious culture. I mean, there's, you know, like I said before, Christians, Buddhists, Muslims, all here. Less than 1% Christian, of course, but most Thais, even if they're Buddhists, have no problem listening to the Bible, or they at least respect Christians and Christianity. And Chinese too, outside of the government, you know, trying to restrict. Most Chinese people, they have a respect, especially if they've known some Christians, because there have been so many amazing Chinese Christians who have had amazing testimonies. But anyway, so hey, if that's you, once again, this is a shout out to you. This is maybe a wake-up call from God. Step out of your comfort zone. And if God is calling you and stirring your heart to the nations, don't put it off. You know, the greatest regrets in life are the regrets of inaction. Looking back 10 or 20 years and wondering, man, what if I'd have done that? Don't be that person. Don't make that mistake. If God is stirring your heart, please connect with us. Message us on our YouTube. Connect with me on Instagram or Facebook, and come reap the harvest with us together. Just by doing something as simple as having a coffee and practicing English with someone, talking in your native language to someone, carving out a couple hours of your time each week to build a relationship so other people can have a chance to hear the gospel. So that is 10 minutes with a missionary today. I look forward to sharing more with you guys tomorrow, and please let me know where you're watching from in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't already.